Hey guys, it's JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC. We will get our second season here in League 1 underway against Portsmouth, who we took on in the playoffs. We beat them in both games, so this one should be exciting. We've cleared out some space, we've added some cash here through July, so hopefully we can get on through this game, and then we can hopefully hire a new youth scout, hopefully a little bit better, so we can find some better players that can get us into the championship. But we will get our season started here on August 1st, 2020 against Portsmouth. So we will get our lineup set here. We will have Sorberg, Adebola, Magnuson, and Lecante across the back with Sarek, Barrett, Aldeharney in the middle. Billy Hughes will get the start with Park and Romano up front. And we'll get this game underway.
Hello everybody, I'm Martin Tyler.
Magnuson gets it to Sorberg, who will send it deep in, gets it to Billy Hughes, who's behind the defense, but they're going to call him offsides. And we had numbers and we had the advantage, but he's just called offsides with a big play there, 1 foot in front of the line. Lecante lays it on for Barrett to run onto, gives it to Aldeharney. Aldeharney swings it to Romano, who's going to bring it up. He's looking for a cross, but can't get any space to get the cross off and turns it over. Lecante carries it up the wing, looking for someone. Finds Romano. Romano's there, gets it into Aldeharney. Aldeharney looks for Barrett. Barrett will take the long shot, but puts it right on the keeper for the first shot of the game, 37 minutes in. Looks for Romano or Sarek, who's there, gets it on to Aldeharney, who turns it over. Final touch of the first half. And that's a very unexciting first half. Most of it played in the middle. Most of the possession carried by Morecambe FC. We just weren't able to get into the final third to get any shots off. We'll go into the half 0-0 here against Portsmouth. But if we can get into that final third, it looks to be our game if we can just take control of it. He's going to look for someone in the middle. He gets the header. It can't connect, but it goes right back out to Aldeharney. He'll send in the cross. It's going to be there. And it goes off the post after being deflected by the keeper. And a great opportunity for Morecambe FC goes by as it gets tipped by the keeper, and off the post it goes. Sarek dribbles up. Billy Hughes calls for it on the wing. He gets it into Park. Park into Aldeharney. They make a run. He flips it to Barrett. Barrett on the volley puts it in for the opening goal of the first game of the season here against Portsmouth. Our second season in League 1. We finally break through. We've had all the control. We've had all the opportunities. We finally get on, and a beautiful flick over the defense right onto Barrett. Aldeharney, a beautiful pass, and that's why we didn't send him out on the transfer. He gets the pass in, and it goes right to Barrett's feet. He takes it on the bounce, and right into the back of the net it goes for the first goal of the season. 1-0 Morecambe FC. And we'll make 3 changes. Dubois comes in for Barrett, Miro in for Sarek, and Gomez in for Aldeharney. Long ball in. Chaplin tries to run onto it. Lecante can't get there. Dubois taps it, and Awazi's able to cover it before it gets to the back of the net. Sorberg leaves it on to Miro. Miro will carry it up. He gets it long to Billy Hughes. Billy Hughes right back into Miro. Miro will dribble across the box. He'll have the shot, but it will be knocked down. He gets it into Park, though, in the box. Oh, and Park can't put it in as it goes just wide. Miro controlled it right back onto Park. Park gets around the defense, sends it past the keeper, but just wide of that post. Chaplin gets in there, and he puts it off the post. Magnuson's going to be there to clear. And the final minutes will make us a little worried here. We got to hold on. We only have a 1-0 lead. Miro will leave it on for Billy Hughes. He can't use his pace to get behind the defense. He'll chop one in for the header, but they can't connect on it. It'll be out to Curtis. Final build-up for Portsmouth. They chop it over the back with a long ball. Evans sends in the cross. It's going to be in. Into the back of the net is Chaplin. Gets it in on the cross, and this cross is like every other season and like every other game in FIFA. The cross will always go into the back of the net. Chaplin gets it in, and we concede a goal late in the final 2 minutes, and that's not what you want to do if you want to try and win the league. You can't let points slip away in the final minutes. They get the long ball over us, they send it in. Magnuson loses his man, gives him enough space, and he catches it on the volley and goes right in past Awazi in the final minutes. A little tap. I mean, that's a tough goal to say that would have gone in. I mean, he's either Ronaldo or, he's a League One player. Maybe we should be a little bit more realistic here in FIFA. And that'll be the final touch. We don't get another opportunity to respond. We go and tie 1-1 here at the Globe Arena. It's a tough one. Feels more like a loss than it is a tie. But it's a good way to start the season against one of the better squads. Hopefully we can prey on the bottom teams and really punch it in there. Get some momentum going, get the offense going here as we move along in the season. We'll have to see how we did, especially with not letting them have any real highlights. They had 3 shots, 2 on target, but we hold 60% of the possession. That's a tough one to give up. We really dominated the whole game. Barrett with the 1 goal gets an 8.9. Al-Daharni with the assist an 8.3. Awazi a 7.3. LeConte 7.0. Magnuson an 8.2. Adobolo a 7.5. Sorberg a 6.8. Gomez a 6.0. Dubois a 6.3. Miro a 6.8. Romano a 6.5. Park a 7.4. Billy Hughes 6.2. Sarek 7.1. And that'll do it for us here at the Globe Arena for Game 1 of the season. So we have our final report back in from Korea. We do have a couple players that we'll take a look at. We have Han Young-mun, who's 50 to 66 overall, 78 to 94. Looks like he might be a striker. We'll have to see. We'll bring him in though. 5'10", value is 200,000. Han Young-mun. We also have a couple other players that we're going to take a look at. Pyeon Chul Monk is 49 to 61, 77 to 94 overall, so we'll sign him in. Looks like he could be a good defender for us, so we'll bring him in, see what happens. And that will do it for us here in Korea. So, as always, we have luck here in our final month of searching in Egypt. We have Ayman Nasser, 40 to 56, 68 to 94 overall. He's 6'3", $100,000 value, so it looks like he might be a real good defender for us. We'll sign him in. We have Tawfig Bayoumi, 47 to 65 overall, 71 to 94 potential. Looks like he might be a winger or maybe even a back. $200,000 value for us. And we have Nasir Al-Hindi, 50 to 62 overall, 75 to 94 potential, and has $110,000 value. And that will... yeah, I think we're going to move on for Ramsey. He does have the potential, but you know what? It can't hurt. He's 6'5", could be a real big goalkeeper. We'll bring him in too as well. And that will do it for us here in Egypt. So before we go on to our final report back from Chile, we will have to go through the Youth Academy and make some space for more players as the Youth Academy is full. We have Thabit Walid, who is 77 to 88, goalkeeper out of Egypt. And we have Murad Ramsey, 52 to overall, but 75 to 93 potential. And he is 6'5", so hopefully he can turn into something. Moritz Warger, we're going to leave him here for now unless we have to bring him out. We are going to go to Victor Magnuson. He's a central defensive midfielder, 82 to 88 overall potential. He's 5'11". We'll bring him in now that Oliveira is gone on loan. See what he can do for the club. And we have Elliot Watson. He's 54 overall, not great potential, so I think I will let him go. We have Liam Mason, who we want to try and leave him in there. He's 81 to 87 overall, so unless we have to, we'll bring him in maybe a little later on, because I don't think he has the overall to get into the squad. We have Thomas Cano, I don't know why I screwed up that last name, 73 to 91. And we do have Toby Mitchell. We'll bring him in. He's a 58 overall. He might be able to play in the club squad, or, when we play, FA Cup and Shaker Trade. He does have maybe some potential there. He is 6'4", and I like the height. We don't have a lot, so until we get some, I'll hold on to him. Maybe we can get rid of him later on. He does have a good value. Tawfik Bayoumi, 57 overall, 71 to 94. He's a left midfielder. Ayman Nasser, 52 overall, 68 to 94 potential center back. Nazir El Hindi, 53 overall, 75 to 94 potential at the right wing. And we have Pyeon Chol Monk, who is 51, 77 to 94 potential. Han Young Mun, 78 to 94 potential, 56 overall. He's a cam. So I think we'll bring in, we actually will bring in Liam Mason. We'll see what he can do for the squad. Might be a good cut player to bring in, and we will bring in Mortez Suarez, who is 77, good potential overall, 56 overall. We'll bring in the 2 central midfielders. You know, maybe we can get them out on a loan, but we got to free up some space here in the youth academy. So we will come into our final report here in Chile. Benito Mancilla is 46 to 60 overall, 68 to 92 potential. We need to bring in as many strikers as we can, and we will bring in Asmelo Bello, 46 to 50 overall, potential of 76 to 94. And I believe that will do it. 5'5", it's probably another central midfielder. $60,000 value, we'll let him go, and that will do it for us here in Chile. So we have a transfer offer for Victor Dubois, but we haven't even really gotten a chance to play with him, the man from Belgium. We will ignore that as his value is a $1.2 million valuation. We'll let him go and keep him in the team for now. So it looks like the negotiations with Moses have broken down. They considered our price tag a little bit too high, but that's fine. We do have a transfer offer for Dennis Cuddy, and we will try and move him along, as we just have a lot of players at the right wing, and we don't really need them. So we will send out our scouts for another 3 months. We did bring in a new one. It's Jack Morrison from Scotland, a 5-star, 4-star. With the extra money that we had in the transfer budget, we'll send him to the Netherlands. We'll send Owen Morris to Colombia. And we'll send Patrick Turner to the Republic of Ireland. So we will go into our second game of the episode against Walsall. We'll go with the same starting lineup that we had before. It seemed to work out pretty well for us, so we'll see how it goes with Solberg, Adibola, Magnuson, LeConte across the back, Sark, Barrett, Aldoharney in the middle, and Hughes, Park, and Romano up front with Awazi in net. So we'll get this game underway. So Magnuson tries to get it to LeConte wide, they get in, but Awazi's going to be there to make the save. One-on-one with the striker as it goes wide of the net and goes out for a corner early in this game against Walsall. Throw in goes in, Ferrier's on the edge of the box, he chips it in, Adibola is there to head it out. Can he control it? He can't, and it'll go out for a corner for Walsall. Good defense here from Morecambe FC as the corner comes into the box. It's a high one, it's headed on, and Adibola gets the clear. They come back in for another corner. It's going to be there. Ginley's going to get it. It just goes over the defense. No one jumped for it, and we're down 1-0 here in the 30th minute. Not a very exciting game. Haven't had a lot of highlights to talk about. But the pressure comes on from Walsall. A bunch of crosses that were sent into the box, and they finally break through and get past Awazi. I'm not sure why. It seemed like we had it covered. It seemed like LeConte could have been there. He just never jumped. Had a bullet. They hit 3 guys there, and they just never reacted. So poor defense from Morecambe FC. As we let up the first goal of the game, it's 1-0 against Walsall. Park gets it to Barrett. Barrett up to Sark. Sark dribbles around the defense. Lays a through ball, but Aldoharney can't get on the end of it. Aldoharney pokes it through to Sark. Sark gets it long to Romano. Romano behind the defense. He'll push. He'll get there. The shot gets blocked by Roberts and sent out. And it's going to be cleared by Walsall. Long ball into the corner for Walsall. They'll get the cross in, and it goes in again. Barrett had no business marking that. They get it wide, and we're down 2-0 here in the 40th minute. And we just seem like we can't get anything forward. We can't get any offense going. They just seem to intercept the ball every single time. And then they get deep. Magnuson can't get there. They get the cross even though Magnuson was all over him. And Barrett, just not the defensive player we need in the midfield. He can't mark his man. He gets behind him, and the header goes right off his head and into the net for another goal. Long ball from the keeper. Should be the final touch. Romano chests it down. Tries to get it to Park. Park will lay it on. He gets it to Lecante. Lecante will build up for a good final build, but he gets caught from behind and it goes out. For the final touch of the first half, we go in 2-0. Not much offense from Morecambe FC. We just can't seem to get two passes to stick together. And we'll have to reevaluate, try and get a little bit more forward, maybe try and get some more offense going here in the second half. Barrett will lead it off to Sark. Sark finds a little gap, gets the shot, fires one into the net, and draws one back here early in the first half. A good shot from Sark will send it in. He waited, he delayed, found a little gap to drive through, and Sark will launch it into the net. Good shot by Sark. Gets back on his offensive ways as he ended last season with a bunch of goals. He gets back in here, just a little delay. Park draws the man, he finds a little bit of a gap, finds the shooting lane, and rockets it into the corner of the net. And now it's 2-1 Walsall as we draw one back here early in the first half. Plenty of time to make a comeback for Morecambe FC. Sark gets it onto Park. Park lays it onto Barrett. Barrett will drive. Looks for Romano, who can't get behind the defense because he's too slow. Lays it back off to Barrett. Oh, Barrett must have stubbed his toe in the ground as that one dribbles into the keeper. Gomez builds up. Off to Fuentes. Tries to break down this defense from Walsall. Gets it off to Gomez. Gomez into the box. Trying to take the shot, and Roberts is going to just barely get to it. Long ball in. Lecante can't get to it. Ferrier does. He gets the corner. It's off. Awazi blocks it. And Adebola will block the rebound. It goes out for a corner. A good defense. The whole team playing together there as he tries to send it in, but Awazi's there to block it out and send it out for a corner. Burns lays it off to Adebola. Adebola into Gomez. Gomez onto Burns. Onto Fuentes. Fuentes tries to get it to Park. Romano there. He holds up. Gets it to Gomez in front of net. He takes the shot, but it's blocked, and a great opportunity goes over the bar. Ishmael gets it off to Ferrier. He'll lay it on. Back to Ferrier. It's going to go in. And our chances just died a little bit as Ferrier gets another one. He puts it in for the third goal of the game. They just get some good passing in the box and launch it in. And Lecante just wasn't able to turn around quick enough. He gets behind him. Lecante just seemed lost there at the game. We got to get the momentum going as Awazi misses another one. It goes in 3-1 Walsall.
He spotted a teammate and he's got the technique.
Billy Hughes gets in behind the defense. Long ball from Sorberg. He'll take a strike. Oh, what a strike from Billy Hughes. And we draw one back. It's now 3-2 Walsall, but Billy Hughes shows that he has the shooting boots on the wing. Sorberg launches the long ball in. He quickly runs on. No quit for Billy Hughes. Playing for the shirt. Just keeps running. Keeps fighting. Sorberg finds him. He launches it into the net. And it goes in 3-2 Walsall here in the 90th minute. We're in extra time. Probably be one of the final touches of the game. So we'll probably still lose, but it's good to get some offense going. Get a little bit of momentum going. And good to get Billy Hughes on the board.
Well, plenty of goals here today. 3-2. Well, we're down to the last minute here. Nicky Devlin. Well, they talk about football being a passing game. And you can keep it short, you can go long, you can be direct, you can keep possession. But they seem to have got all the passing.
And that'll do it for us here in this game. We got to work on the defense. The long ball seemed to be beating us. We might have to change the tactics, sit a little bit deeper defensively so we don't get beat on those. Because that seems where it comes. Then we get the long ball in, then they get the cross, and we're not able to really put any pressure on the passer. So we'll have to take a look at that in the tactics as we start League One here. But a good offensive showing. We get two. We don't give up the fight. And we go down by one goal to Walsall here. 3-2 on the road. They get 12 shots, 7 on target. 6 shots, 5 on target for us. We do hold a lot of the possession, which is good. But we got to stop those long breakaways. Sark with the 1 goal and 1 key pass will get an 8.6. Barrett a 7.9. Aldeharney a 7.6, Awazi a 7.3, Lacante a 7.2, Magnuson a 7.4, Adebol a 7.8, Sorberg an 8.2, Fuentes a 7.0, Burns a 6.4, Gomez a 7.2, Romano a 7.6, Park a 6.5, and Billy Hughes an 8.2 with the 1 goal, Sark an 8.6 with his goal, and Barrett with a 7.9. And that'll do it for us here in the game against Walsall. So guys, that'll do it for us in this episode. We get through our first 2 games of the season. We draw 1 and we lose 1. We've got some good things. Our offense looks good. Looks like we just got to stop letting in those long balls because they lead to those crosses, and the crosses are oh so dangerous for us as we always seem to let them up. But we'll go through here and we will look towards the future. In the next episode, we will start the Carabao Cup against Rochdale AFC, and then we'll go back to League One games against Oxford United. So guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you do, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And then make sure you are commenting if you want us to send our scouts in the future to any other countries, or maybe you want to change up the formation, change who's in there. Make sure to leave it in the comments. I always love reading them. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
Yeah.